Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with American Personality. It is time for the voiceover weekly stew, and it is me and it is you. Thank you if you are here live joining me on LinkedIn, YouTube, and what's that other one? Facebook. Is there another one? Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. I think that's it. I think I got all the bases covered. Wow. What an incredibly wild and woolly week in the world of things. Yeah? Yeah. Still proud to be wearing this. It's wacky. It's confusing. It's been a weird week, hasn't it? Personally, I've been torn between not watching coverage of the election and watching coverage of the election, although not watching mainstream media. So yeah, it's just been weird. It's really been a weird week. I've had plenty on my calendar to do. I've been going back and forth between, like I said, watching the coverage, and then turning it off and then praying, that this will all, be worked out and it'll be done fairly and, everything will be done right and legally. So it's been crazy. Whether you are you're a fan of the blue or a fan of the red, me personally, I'm red, white, and blue. That's just me. I'm an American, and it's not a perfect system, obviously, with the election, but it'll work out. I promise you, it will work out. Somebody's not going to be happy. Some folks aren't going to be happy. Some folks are going to be really happy. But nonetheless, it's part of the process, and it's just gotten wackier and wackier. But enough about that. I'm so glad I don't have to record like that. I actually wore this because today is, if you can't tell, I've not been injured. It is Red Cross Friday. Woo! Red Cross Friday. I had to wear my mask into the Red Cross because once a month, usually the first Friday of the month, I go in and I donate platelets. And I did that today, and I get to sit in the chair for 2.5 hours and watch Netflix or a movie of my choice or whatever. And afterwards, there are snacks. And so I have currently 3 holes. I have a hole there, and I have a hole there, and I have a hole there. That's where they took all the blood out and the platelets. And then they put it back in over here. And along with that, they send you to the snack table. And although I am on a very regimented sort of diet, Red Cross Day, I just kind of forget about that. So yeah, actually total up to, this is like day 21 if you're following me on the 57-57 challenge. 3 weeks in, I've lost 11 pounds. It's not where I wanted to be, but it's heading in the right direction. So what's that crinkly sound, Troy? Well, it ties into the whole snack table. They have a brand new snack at the Red Cross. They did not have the Nutter Butter Peanut Butter Sandwich Cookie, but instead they had Grandma's Chocolate Chip Cookies. So yeah, I made an exception, and I didn't want to make them feel bad because there were lots of packs of cookies there, so I felt like I earned this. You got my blood, didn't get any sweat or tears, but you got my platelets. So, yeah, I highly encourage you to visit your local Red Cross or blood drive anywhere and enjoy the snacks and also do something fine and dandy for your fellow human beings. So that is, I would suggest you grab a snack and maybe a cold drink because I plan on indulging in this at some point during the course of the live. Also, I've got Cheez-Its. I brought Cheez-Its with me, so something sweet and something crunchy. So yes, very good. Oh, they had a brand new drink. I didn't keep the can, but they've also got they had little cans of V8, the tiny little like 4-ounce cans of V8, where you feel like you have to hold your pinky up because there's not enough can to wrap your hand around. But that was really cool. So they had apple juice and they had vegetable juice. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to sell the idea, folks. If you think it's just going there and they're poking you with needles and asking you a lot of interrogating questions, personal questions, there's more to it than that. It's like I said, it's a great cause. The American Red Cross giving blood, platelets, or I think it's called I don't know what the other one's called. I think it's plasma. All right. So, Red Cross Friday. And what else did you have going on, Troy? Well, I'll tell you. Let me take a peek at the calendar, and let's take a look at what we got over here. Yeah, let me zoom back out here. Let me put the old glasses on because I can't really see that. I had, all those green blocks right there. There's Monday. Let me get over here to the calendar so I can show it to you a little better, so I can see a little better. There was the Monday right there. Lots of stuff going on. Started with Volley's Word of the Day. Most of that was script review. That's a finance company. This was an e-learning project for Energy World Net. This was a work-from-home explainer video. This was editing the Energy World Net project later in the day. And then, of course, 6:45 a.m. I was voting. And here we are Friday. And we still don't know. Okay. Let me go back to Tuesday when all seemed right and things were in balance in the world. There was a sort of a comedy parody thing I did for Fiverr. Dark Horse Tech, I did phone messaging for them for their phone tree. That was another explainer / promo video. This was a video sales letter. Christopher Big Jim Lamance, how you doing, my friend? Yes, I am fine. I am doing well. How are you? Thank you for checking in. I was just going over my calendar this week and just trying not to get too political, but, it's the reality of things without, getting into preferences or anything like that. Just acknowledging that it's been a wild week. Let's see. So this was a training bit for Fiverr. And when I say Fiverr, I mean a Fiverr client. These are all different Fiverr buyers that I've worked with. Back to the word of the day. They gave me, the script was about 21 or 22,000 words long. That's not 20,000 words of the day, but that's how long the script is. So I've actually been recording them in batches and then uploading to Dropbox. I believe I am streaming on Facebook. Yes, I am. I should be streaming on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you happen to see me there, say, hey, I did have it turned on. You know what? Let me go check. Take your comment down real quick, Tiff. That's my beautiful daughter in Florida, Tiffany. Let's see. Let me see. Where was I at? I want to make sure that I am streaming. I don't want to open up the phone because that creates all kind of bad things happening. Let me see. Restream says I am. Restream says I am. Yeah, it says I'm supposed to be streaming on Facebook business page and Facebook personal page. So I thought I was. If not, please let me know. Actually, I think you did let me know, Tiff. So let me zoom in here and let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Never let a moment go by when I don't see the opportunity to show these wacky pups. Hey, puppies. What you got there, Watson? Is that a ball? Can I have your ball? No, I guess not. There he goes. That's the tail beating the studio door. I guess, are you coming back? Hey, come here. Come here. All right, they're just going to bark. Just going to bark. Okay. I am on Facebook. I love interaction. Thank you, Marco, for doing that, for checking on Facebook. So I wasn't, but I am now. Yeah, just the rest of the calendar. I was just going to point out there were other things there, but you get the idea. It was full. It was a busy week, and I was talking about during the beginning of this thing how I've been going back and forth. Oh, what's that? Where'd you get those cool green headphones? These limey green headphones? I like to keep it colorful, and if there's one color I like to keep, you know what it is. And a lot of people ask me about the stuff in the background. Let me just do that real quick. This is a green LED backlight. I'm not going to point it right at the camera, but that gives me the little green accent right there. Of course, you've all met Kazoo the duck. He's not green. I did look, but whatever. Ducks are supposed to be yellow. The green, can you see it over here? The green lava lamp. It's not warmed up yet, but when it goes, boy, it really goes some weird alien shapes. Of course, the green and white coffee mugs. I'm thinking seriously about giving one of these away a week. I really am. What's that in there? Guess I should wash that one. Wash that one out before I give it away. Seriously, not sure what that was. And of course, the green LED cool little string lights that sit in the glass thing are back there too. I just changed the batteries. I'm so lazy, What I did was I didn't have them on for several weeks, and it looked kind of flat back there. And I thought, well, that's no good. What can I do? And I realized I just need to get 3 AA batteries for each one. Did I mention Grandma's chocolate chip cookies? I'm not waiting. I need a sugar bump here. Like I said, I kind of, on Red Cross days, I need that. And so I don't do the, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's good or bad to eat a cookie while I'm doing a live stream, but you know what? That's a good chocolate chip cookie. And I know the dogs, if they come in here, they can't have it. Chocolate and puppies don't go together. That's actually really good. I don't ever remember my grandmother making cookies. But if she had, I would have been proud to say those were Grandma's chocolate chip cookies. Those are really good. So anyway, let me take a sip of this. I go through a lot of water. Where was I going with this? I did the Red Cross thing, and the puppy showed up. And I this past week, let me back up even further than that. There's an organization that contacted me because I'm an Army veteran. And the name of the group is Seven Eagle Group. I want to make sure they sent an email to me to share this. No, they have not. Okay, so I'll just be able to share the audio. The group is called Seven Eagle Group, and what they do, I will read the card to you. Actually, I'll just show you the card that I was sent today. And here is the card. This was a wonderful thank you card for recording a podcast intro for the Seven Eagle Group. And it says, we connect employers with America's talented military veterans. Jordy Kern is the founder of Seven Eagle Group. And it's a wonderful organization. And they sent me this nice thank you note because I recorded the intro to their podcast. I've actually been a guest on his program. He interviewed me because when I served in the military, I was a radio TV broadcast journalist, and so that's how we got in contact with each other. And they put me on the website, and they put me on their YouTube channel and interviewed me and just kind of talked about my experience and things I'd learned in the military that had helped me during the transition into civilian life, which has been a long time ago. So there's Jordy. He sent me a nice thank you card. It says, Troy, to the best VO guy around. Thank you, Jordy. Thank you again for your support and making us sound great. Jordy. So, that was cool. In addition to the card, they also sent me this really awesome collector coin, proud to serve our nation's military veterans, Seven Eagle Group. And on the back, it says, team player, leader, highly skilled, grit, I like that, grit, and mission focused, 7eagle.com. So, I really like that. That was very cool, very gracious. Oh, and there's one more thing. They sent me probably one of the coolest things. They seriously know how to get me. I mean, look at this. A awesome t-shirt. Look at the colors. Look at that thing pop. That is so cool. 7eagle.com. I can make that a transition. I get like, here's my face, and then isn't that cool? And on the back, it says, Veterans First. Veterans First. Awesome, man. I love the rich blue color on that. And I mean, tell you, that eagle just pops. What I want to do is play. Well, first I'm going to get another bite of cookie. Oh, really good. Please, if you have a snack, indulge, enjoy it. While I'm eating this, I'm going to play the podcast intro I did with a music mix, and I hope it plays properly. Can't guarantee it, but I'm going to back here. That's me. And that's the calendar. And that's me again. And now I'm going to share my screen, but it's going to be Adobe Audition. That's what I was trying to get to. Now, if this works, you'll hear the, first I'm going to mute me, then I'm going to go to Audition, and I'm going to try to play it, and I'll know if it's playing right. This is the mix. The audio is really confusing with Ecamm. But here we go. Here is the mix and the intro I did for the 7 Echo podcast for 7 Eagle Group. So hopefully this works. Let me mute me.
You're listening to the 7 Echo Podcast, brought to you by 7 Eagle Group, the place where we highlight inspiring and interesting United States military veterans who have found a successful civilian career after trading in their uniforms.
Man, that was pretty cool. Jordy actually picked out the music from audioblocks.com. And it's got that, when I heard that music, I was like, what kind of delivery style do you want? You know, I didn't know. It was like, welcome to 7 Echo Podcast. It was like, buddy, when you hear that, get the dogs worked up in there. I knew I had to go like deep and gruff and gravitas and just like, and that's what I did, and that's the one they chose for delivery. I sent them like 5 or 6 different variations because, you know, I didn't know how light it should be, depending on the guest or whatever. So they've got variations, but ultimately they chose that one. I was trying to see if they'd actually finish the video. He sent me an animation of the 7 Eagle Group logo turning, and it was really cool, and they were going to time it out to the voiceover and the music, which ended up being about 26 seconds with the fade. But I have not seen the final thing yet. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing the podcast. But that was for 7 Eagle Group, an awesome group that is connecting employers with America's talented military veterans when they get out. An amazing workforce, an amazing workforce, and an awesome group, 7 Eagle, making that stuff happen for those ladies and gentlemen who've served our country. Something else I did on an international scale, I had the opportunity to produce an opening for, it was I believe, I don't know the exact group it was for, but I kept saying the name, and I looked it up on YouTube, and originally they said you can't play this, I guess because the summit or the meeting had not taken place. But this was for a World Global Summit that took place, I believe, in the United Arab Emirates a week or 2 ago. And it was talking about the pandemic. It was talking about world government. It was talking about coming together to talk about things. So anyway, let me go to see if I can find the right browser.
Pandemics cause change. Change is the constant, the only known. Everything else is an unknown variable. The only thing we can be certain of is that our reality after the pandemic will not be the same as it was before. Life will change in fundamental ways. We will feel it in every aspect of our lives. As we push our limits, we push Earth's as well. We must become smarter on how we grow, without dampening our impact. This would require unprecedented cooperation between individuals, enterprises, governments, and nations. Welcome to the World Government Summit's 75 Minutes for Global Collaboration. The future we want, the UN we need.
So that was a World Global Summit that I did the intro for. And then, of course, the speaker came up there that was like the big event, you know, the opening thing, and then the lights come up and the speaker comes out. I was told that's what that was before the keynote guy came out. So that was kind of cool. Lots of variation. I want to go to the calendar again and show you. Let me see. Yeah, there was something I did for Kokosing Industrial. A medical, actually it was a drug screening program is what it was. So that was an interesting e-learning project I did. Down here, am I showing on the right? Got so many windows open. There we go. This was for a local jeweler for the ABC affiliate station in town. They're doing their holiday commercials, and it's nice to see them advertising finally. The last time I did a jewelry store commercial was back in June. But it's nice to see them revving up for the holidays. Whether it's online or in-store shopping, it's nice to see businesses going back to doing business. Let's see, Thursday. Let me jump back to Thursday. This right here, Boos, is a German company, and this was actually syncing my voice, timing it to an interview with a German interviewee, which was kind of interesting. I was speaking about as slowly as I could. I had the time cues, and I was speaking about as slowly as one human could possibly speak, and it still wasn't slow enough. For some reason, I don't understand it. Normally, it's like I have to speak faster, but in this particular case, I had to speak slower. So I kept speaking slower and then finally adding gaps to try to get close to approximate. And I know it doesn't have to be exact. It was not perfect, lip sync. You can't do that because they're speaking German and I'm speaking English. But it was close enough. This was fun. The English script for Arabio. And I know it says Arabio. Can you see that? I can't see it on here because I'm not. I want to try to pull that up because that was actually a really fun one to do. Let me bring it up here. I'm going to see if I can. Actually, let me share something else before I bring that up. Something I've talked about doing in the past, and that is a Tommy Guns commercial. I think I mocked it, or didn't mock it. I mimicked it last week. And what I did, let me jump back to it real quick. Homie. This is what the timeline looks like for the Tommy Guns commercial. This up here is, let me make sure I got that pulled up right. I don't have enough screen real estate. That's why I'm making sure I've got all this. This is the multi-track thing for the spot. Yeah, let me see if I can get that to play and not get feedback. I'm muting me and I'm playing it.
Hey, it's Tommy over here from Tommy Guns, and I've got some exciting news for the entire family.
Introducing Tommy Guns New York-style pizza. Scratch-made and cooked on the area's only brick-fired oven. Brick oven pizza uses high heat and rotation to finish the toppings and the crust at the precise moment of pizza perfection. Come try one of our specialty pies or create your own favorite at Tommy Guns Bistro on South Locust.
Tommy Guns, There's nothing dry about it.
So that was the that was the Tommy Guns I did last week because they are bringing in brick oven pizza. I don't know if you can hear that, but Ellie hears sirens and she sings along with the band. What was the other one I was going to share with you? It was the Tommy Guns Mean Lady Talking podcast. Those were auditions I did today. There it is. Arabio. This was the most recent one. And this was a project I did on Fiverr, and I was playing the part of two parts, actually. I was a 1,000-year-old tree, and I was also doing the pitch for saving the rainforest at the same time. So I start out and pay close attention to me trying to keep it in character with also being able to pronounce the Spanish words as if I am that 1,000-year-old tree. And I know what I'm talking about. So let me mute me and play it, and you be the judge.
I'm the Shiawako, over 1,000 years old, and today I've decided to speak up to change history. I'm one of the oldest guardians of the rainforest in Madre de Dios.
Actually, that was the raw track. I want to pull up. That was the one where I did the edits on it. Where is it at? Approved. There we go. This is the approved version. Who's this? Liam. Liam. Hi, grandson. How are you? Liam is chiming in using Mom's account on YouTube. How you doing, buddy? Just sharing some of my stuff. So here we go. I believe this is the clean version before they put it in. I'm the Shiawako, over 1,000 years old, and today I've decided to speak up to change history. I'm one of the oldest guardians of the rainforest in Madre. I'm trying to find the right one I did. Let's see. These are just all the different versions of the 7 Echo podcast I sent. Let me go to November. Let me go to these are things I got coming up for the weekend. Let's see. English script, Arabio, 11601. There we go, right here. Now this should be the right. Let me make sure.
I'm the Shiawako, over 1,000 years old, and today I've decided to speak up to change history. I'm one of the oldest guardians of the rainforest in Madre de Dios. Through my leaves, I bring water to the planet. In my canopy, I embrace life and give it a home, sheltering and caring for it so it can grow. But today I am losing this battle, and if I lose, not only will I be losing, the jaguars will lose as well. So will the butterflies, the macaws, the sloths, the rivers, the oceans, the sky, the cities, your home, the planet. There's still time to change this. By adopting a tree with Arabio, you'll be joining in the protection of the 916 hectares of rainforest we take care of in the Las Piedras River Basin in Madre de Dios. This is one of the most threatened forests in South America, in danger from illegal logging and mining. We can save the rainforest. Visit www.arabioperu.com.
I mean, come on. Madre de Dios. Arabio. Come on, that's impressive for a guy that has challenges with in the English language. Yeah, so that was fun doing that to save the rainforest for a Peruvian producer. So yeah, that was cool. See, was there something else I wanted to share now that I kind of got the audition thing worked out? Let me pull up something else that I was thinking about sharing. There's the, let me see. Actually, let me pull up the 7 Echo, 7 Echo podcast. Browse. And let me move that out of the way. And I'm going to try to find that. These are the most recent clients. That's the ABC affiliate I worked with. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. WebPres is something I've got coming up tomorrow. 7 Eagle Group. Let's see. 7 Eagle Group. Yep, 7 Echo Podcast. So basically when I do chocolate chip cookie went down the wrong pipe. When I do short intros, like for the 7 Eagle, what I do, hey Hannah, what I do is actually I do the raw recordings, clean them up and edit them, and then break them up and put them in what's called an Adobe Audition multi-track session, and then I will put them on the different tracks, cue them up, and then I will solo the channels. Let me move this out of the way. So what I'm looking at is like track 1. This was the first version I did, and there's the second version, and so on and so on and so on. And the last one I did was down here. And of course the music is right down here. Now in multi-track in Adobe Audition, which is really cool, I can assign, and I do this all the time once I found they had this. It's called the Essential Sound tab, and it is right over here. And like for instance, the voice track right there, the one that's highlighted, is a dialogue track. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but right there it says dialogue. And I can add things like dynamics, I can EQ it, I can do lots of other stuff to it, I can adjust the level. That's really cool to do. But what's also really neat to do is the music track right there, which is the other solo. Solo just simply means those two are the only two that are in this timeline that are going to play. The other way to do it would be to mute those, but it's just simpler to solo. For example, let's see, like there's the music. The music is told to be a music track. And that music track, I've told it to duck. Oh, wait a minute. I've told it to duck. That's right, Kazoo. I've told it to duck. Stay out of the cookies. I've told it to duck, and basically what that means is when it sees a dialogue track, it knows that it is supposed to duck the level down. Isn't that clever? Somebody named it ducking, and it just makes perfect sense, and it's easy to follow. Thank you for not calling it something really technical. Adobe. So it's going to duck against the dialogue track, and there's the sensitivity and how much it's going to reduce it by in decibels. And it will adjust to clip changes. And let's see, you can also check and make it a certain length, which is really incredibly smart. I told it to remix to this time limit. I don't know how it does it. It's crazy. It's magic. It's Adobe doing something crazy in the background. But the original cut of this music is like 2 or 3 minutes, that rock music in the background for the 7 Eagle Group. And the really amazing part is that if you come in here and assign it to tell it in the Essential Sound panel, change it to, there's the music one, change it to music, and then you tell it to the duration. You tell it to say, you know, I want to remix that, and I want to make that 3-minute cut. I want to make it 30 seconds long. I don't know how it does it, but it figures out the beats and the timing, and it doesn't change the speed or anything. It just is so incredibly smart, and it goes in here, and it makes all these incredibly cool edits. I remember the days of trying to find the beat. Hey, baby. Yes, Ellie, I see you. I remember the days of trying to find the beat and not being a musician and being kind of tone deaf and having, not any sort of rhythm. It was always, it was like a celebration. Yeah, I hit the beat. Did you hear? I hit the beat. But it was like this laborious process of editing to get it to hit the beat. All right, you guys are here. I don't know how long this is going to last. All right, I hear you. You hear that? Yeah, I hear you. All right, real quick. I know. All right, yes. And now you're going to stop? Watson. My compadres, it's Friday. You guys ready? Did you hear I got cookies? No, you can't have these cookies. They're chocolate. You like, watch this reaction to Kazoo. They normally freak out when I do that. Oh, is this what you want? You want a slot? Get out of my trash can. Look at this. I caught her. Ellie, get out of there. I caught you, girl. Got the slobbery ball. Yeah, it's got his spit on it. Wait, Watson, what? Look at the ball. Here's the ball. Go get the ball. It never gets old. It absolutely never gets old. So anyway, recreation. Keep the door open. It is fair game. Whatever happens in a live stream happens in the live stream. So let's see. Where was I at? Let me try to find the right window. Oh, and I just realized I was talking, but it was muted. There's weird stuff with Ecamm's audio functions. I'm telling you, folks, it's kind of buggy. I think because I've got so many different multiple sources of audio. What I was saying was, I'm marveling at the audio editing capabilities of doing music in Adobe Audition. Let me just play this, and I think I'm going to have to mute me now in order to hear this.
You're listening to the 7 Echo Podcast, brought to you by 7 Eagle Group, the place where we highlight inspiring and interesting United States military veterans who have found a successful civilian career after trading in their uniforms.
So you'll notice that is not the finished one. That was track like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was the 6th version I sent them. And so that was not the one we went with. And I know why, because the music just doesn't fit. But like I said, I gave them options. Now, if I just turn that solo off, I'm only going to get the music. But I want to let you hear, I think this is the first one I did. And solo that. So you'll only hear that one with the music that's also soloed. And I'll mute me, and I'll play it.
You're listening to the 7 Echo Podcast, brought to you by 7 Eagle Group, the place where we highlight inspiring and interesting United States military veterans who have found a successful civilian career after trading in their uniforms.
Now, I don't know if you can actually see this. Let me zoom in here. Don't know if you can actually see this. I see you, Watson. Yes. Oh, this is crazy. What I've got here, that's good old Watson panting. In the music track, let me stop the music. There we go. You stop it. Go back. Open this track up wider. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Because of the ducking, what the ducking does, I don't know if you can see this, but it actually drops it fades it down while I'm talking, and then it ramps it, fades it back up as it's finishing. And this is what the incredibly, amazingly smart, magical remix button does for music inside Adobe Audition. It has cut it there. It has timed it here. It has cut it there. It's got my opening. It's got the mid part where it says that would make the best sense for 30 seconds, but we're going to duck it, and we're going to bring it back up at the end, and we're going to fade it out. It used to be so much more complicated to deal with music, especially in the linear days when we were doing, I don't even want to think about that. Non-linear meant that you could drop it into separate tracks and do it this way. But I just wanted to show you that kind of behind-the-scenes tech stuff when I finally know how to get the audio to work semi-right. So I'm not getting any sort of weird feedback. But I wanted to share that with you just because I figured it out. And yeah, so there you go. Any questions, class? They're both lined up over here expecting something big. Not really sure what they're expecting. But yeah, nonetheless. So yeah, you guys got anything? You guys got anything over here? See if I can bring them in. Getting back to Ecamm, and I want to... No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I don't want to do that. I want to try to... That's what we want to do. Whoa, that's kind of an intense close-up there, Watson, isn't it? He has been my faithful walking buddy for just about every single walk I've gone on. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I see you. Where's your ball? What? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? So he is quite the fun companion. Ellie is not a big fan of the long hikes we go on. Oh, there it is. What a good boy. Give me the ball. Come on. Retriever means you bring it to me. Come on. Give me the ball. It's Friday. I can do what I want. I know what you want. You want this kazoo, don't you? You want kazoo? Yeah, I bet you do. Hey, did you see I got Cheez-Its? He likes Cheez-Its. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Hey, we have to do something professional. This is also on LinkedIn. Hey, I'm talking. See the finger? That means stop. Yeah. Oh, well. Good grief. I think they're ready to party. You guys ready to party? Ready for like a fire pit thing and some brats? You want me to burn some brats tonight? Oh, we got a little fight on the floor. Never know what to expect. My goodness. See, this is going out to LinkedIn, and at some point they're going to say, I don't know about the dog thing. We did let you do live videos on here. It's all part of the work. When you work from home, some people have the kids underfoot. Some people have relatives. Some people have all kind of distractions. I have 2 golden retrievers that I'm very fond of and that keep me in check when I want to be lazy. They're like, no, it's time for a break. It's time for us to play, or it's time to get up and stretch. You've been sitting in the chair long enough. You're done working right now. You need to go outside and stretch your legs and breathe. And it's been amazing outside to do those kinds of things. But for right now, it is 5:45, and I tried to put a cap on this thing, and I made it. I made it. In the meantime, I don't know what's going to happen at the rest of this weekend. By next week, we could still be in election limbo, but I do know this. I am proud. I am blessed. I am privileged. And I am forever grateful to call myself an American, regardless of how this thing turns out. My trust and foundation is not in my nationality. It is in my belief in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So God's got this. If you're a praying person, continue to do so. Don't get discouraged. Don't get upset. Just Just keep the faith, and everything's going to be cool. So that's all I got. You guys be blessed and be a blessing, and we'll see you next week, maybe.